Hey everyone, I'm Chase of Rocky Mountain ATVMC, giving you a closer look at the Rig 700 Hydration Pack from Geigerrig. All right everyone, thanks for checking in. So today we're giving you an overview of the Rig 700 Hydration Pack from Geigerrig. So when it comes to Geigerrig, they have 3 different packs that we offer at Rocky Mountain in 3 different sizes. The 700 is going to be right in the middle as far as storage capacity goes. This is 700 cubic inches. So this is actually, for me, kind of the sweet spot as far as size goes when I'm looking at a hydration pack for riding, for mountain biking, whatever it might be. So we're going to go through, we're going to talk all about this, and the big feature about this and the other packs in their lineup is their pressurized hydration system, which you're not going to see with any other pack. And in a nutshell, what that is with their water bladder, you actually don't have to sit there, bite down, and suck on it to get water out. It's pressurized, so you can just spray water right into your mouth. It's a system that I've used personally. I'm a big fan, so we'll talk more about that here in just a moment. But first, let's talk about this pack. Let's talk about the features of it and what you're getting here with the 700. Now, just keep in mind, when it comes to hydration packs and the backpacks that we offer at Rocky Mountain, if you're not happy with how this fits, or maybe you want to exchange it for a different size once you get it, you can send it back in brand new unused condition. We'll give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange to make sure you get exactly what you are looking for. So as far as construction goes on the 700, that's something that Geigerrig is known for. This is actually a 500 denier Cordura. So Cordura makes very heavy duty, very high quality fabrics. That's what you're getting here. If we start with the straps in the back, so what I like about the 700, and I wish they would actually do this with their 1600 version and the smaller 300, is you'll notice on the right side here, you've got your shoulder straps. They're plenty thick. You've got lots of padding on here to help keep it, separate from the rider's back. That's going to help with airflow, with the venting. You've got mesh underneath, lots of padding. But on this right side shoulder strap, you notice that you've got this zipper here, and that is actually where your sip tube is. You can see the sip tube there. It actually does have some insulation on there to help keep your drink nice and cool. But what I like about that being concealed is that, maybe you're in real dusty conditions, it's just gonna help keep that so it's not getting exposed to the elements, keeps it a little bit cleaner. So I like that they do have that available. It just keeps it nice and concealed. But on the other side here, you're gonna notice you got some MOLLE webbing here. You can attach some additional items if you wanted to. But if I open this one up, where's my zipper? There it is. This is actually where their power bulb lives. And the power bulb is what pressurizes the hydration bladder. We're going to talk about that here in just a moment. But again, I like that it's here on the side. I like that it fits inside its own little compartment. It just keeps it out of the way, keeps it concealed, and that way it's not going to be flopping around on you when you are riding. So you got your sternum strap right here in the middle. These straps, you can see, have plenty of adjustability. I like that you can just roll that extra, that excess strap up. You have some Velcro to hold that in place. And then down here at the bottom, you have a hip belt or a waist belt, but this is actually removable. So if you don't want to use it, you can actually just pop it right off, really easy to do. So that's the back side. If we take a look at the front here. So on the front, like I mentioned, 700 stands for 700 cubic inches of capacity. So with this pack, plenty big enough to get some food, some snacks in there for the day, maybe a packable jacket you can put inside here, some other items. So again, that for me is kind of the sweet spot. But you notice you got some MOLLE webbing here on the outside if you want to attach additional items. I like that you do have these 4 buckles here on each side, or 2 on each side. That way you just have nice compression straps. You can really cinch this pack down once you have loaded up. But if we talk about pockets, undo these 2 buckles here first. You've got one big pocket here on the front, and when I have that open, you can see you've got multiple mesh pockets right here on the inside of that lid. And then on the inside, what I like, you've got a lot of different organizational compartments inside here. So you've got a Velcro pocket right here, a couple zip pockets up at the top. You've got a keychain holder right here. So if you like organization in a pack, that's what this pack is going to give you. So that's your main compartment. Do that back up real quick. And then the last one is going to be where your hydration bladder lives. And we kind of already showed you it's the same zipper that I use to access the sip tube. But when I open that up, here is your hydration bladder. Like I said, we'll talk about that. And then you can see that's going to be separate, so you do have plenty of storage space inside here for additional items. And another feature that I like about these is that all their packs actually come with this rigid piece of plastic. And what I like about that, it just slides right into that hydration compartment, and it just keeps the pack a little bit more rigid. But if you don't want that extra rigidity, you can just take this right out. So you have a couple of different options there. But now, let's talk about this hydration bladder, because this is where the magic happens with this setup. So the 700 is going to come with a 70-ounce bladder. That's 2 liters of water. The one that I have on the table right here to show you is one that you could just buy separately if you wanted to. This is a 100-ounce hydration bladder, so 3 liters. Just know that this hydration bladder is not going to fit in this pack. Keep that in mind. This is going to be for the 1600, which is the largest one in their lineup. But let's show you how it works. Like I mentioned, with pretty much every hydration bladder that is out there, you've got your sip tube, which we see on all of them, and to get a drink, you got to put this in your mouth, you bite down on the valve, that opens it, and then you got to start sucking to get water out. There's nothing wrong with it. Those work great. However, there are some times when maybe, depending on what you're doing, if you're really out of breath, it's kind of hard sometimes to sit there and bite down and start to suck when you're wanting to breathe really bad. So bivalves, they work fine. But what's great about the Geigerrig setup is now you have a pressurized system. So you notice when I turn this completely sideways, on the front here, that's what your water goes to. And then on the back side, get this hose out of the way, you've got this dark material here. Well, there's actually a separate compartment right there for air. What I like too is that both the power bulb and the sip tube are both quick detach, so very easy to take these off when you want to wash your bladder out. But once you put the water inside there, all you're going to start doing is take this power bulb and you're just going to squeeze it and you're just going to pump the water bladder up. And what you're doing is you're putting air into that separate compartment, which is putting pressure on the water. So that way when it comes time to drink, check this out. I've already got mine pumped up. Here we go. Oh, I do want to show you too that the bite valve, you can turn this off and on, which is actually nice. Being a pressurized system, if you actually do pinch this by accident, you're going to start spraying water. So I would recommend turning this off, but just going to open it up. There you go. It's that easy. You just pinch on this, water will start to spray in your mouth. Or if you don't want to pinch on it, you can, just like a regular one, put it in your mouth, bite down on it, and water will just start to spray in. Here's why I like this system. Is first of all, the amount of water that you can drink in the same amount of time as a regular old sip tube where you're sucking on it, you get a lot more water out of this in the same amount of time. So it just allows you to drink a little bit faster. Also, just the convenience factor. You're not sucking on it. You can just spray it in so you can still kind of breathe while you're trying to catch your breath, which I like. And also, there's some other practicality to it. Let's say maybe you're riding, you get really dirty, you're dusty. You could take this, you could spray your face off to clean yourself up. Or you could wash your hands. Maybe you go down, you have a bad scrape or a wound, you could use this to clean that off. Or I've heard of some people using this actually to use it to water their animals or give them water to drink while they're out. So just a lot of different uses that you can use this for, which I really like. The only downfall that I've noticed with this setup is that you notice that with the hydration bladder, once you have this thing full of air, it just gets a little bit big. So it does take up more space in your hydration pack. That's something that I noticed when I had it in my backpack is you just feel that extra volume being consumed because you're pumping that air into there. But other than that, that's it. And also a couple other things I do want to show you is you notice that on the end right here where this power bulb is, you have a valve here. So once you pump it up with air, if you want to drain the air, you just press down on that and the air will start to come out. So you can do that, but also, if you're not wanting to use that pressurized system, then you can actually just pop that off. You use it like a regular old hydration bladder. So you got a couple different options. And that is it. That is the Rig 700 hydration pack from Geigerrig. If you have questions or comments about this setup, we want to get those answered for you, so make sure to leave those below. And also, when you are shopping for hydration packs, a great place to get information is on the product page. You can read all the bullet points there, but also you can ask questions from customers who have bought and are using these packs and get real-world feedback from those people as well. To pick one up, you can click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Couple different color options available for you to choose from. All orders over $75 ship free. Remember, if you like this product spotlight, we've got a lot more just like it. We have a buyer's guide for hydration packs. We have a lot of different options, so make sure to check those out. And of course, subscribe to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel. That's going to keep you up to date. I am Chase. We'll see you on the trails.